There will be no permits required to repair your vehicle. The unregistered vehicles, there's now no limit on any number of unregistered vehicles you can have.
And welcome back to a new video. This one is just a quick update on what happened at Tuesday's council meeting.
All those in favour? Thank you, councillors. Carried unanimously.
As you can gather by the celebrations, the draft of Local Laws 2025 passed unanimously, which is a good start. I just want to touch on a few things that went on during the meeting. These are very important going forward. As of today, resident feedback is open, which runs for 28 days. Now, if you check out all these comments from these councillors,
if you want to change, you must use those opportunities to speak up.
I encourage people to actually read them. This is your chance now to actually check it again, come back to us with what you think.
I strongly encourage the residents to take part in the 28-day consultation and to have their say.
Residents can read and comment on these draft laws, and I encourage them to do so.
This is why the exhibition period is so important. It's the chance for residents to look at these laws closely and tell us if they go too far or if they strike the right balance.
all these council members say that public participation is a must. There is one very important message from a councillor. Take a listen to this.
I also remind the community that consultation only works if people participate. When the laws and draft policies are in exposition for feedback, silence effectively means acceptance.
Silence effectively means acceptance. Here's this one more time.
Silence effectively means acceptance.
If we do not participate in going forward with this 2025 draft, if we don't say anything, this is it. It will be locked in stone, and I don't think we will ever get another chance to change it. So now's the time. If you've got something to say it, because it will count and it will matter. And here is what the Mayor said on this.
We take the time to look through this. It's an important document. It's our local law. It will affect you probably at some point in your life.
Again, he said, it will affect you at some point in your life. Now, I expect this one to be around a lot longer than the 2023 version. So, again, we need to make ourselves heard. If we are not happy with something, we need to state it, because this is the chance to get it embedded into this one now. I'm going to give credit where credit is due. The councillors could have just said, yes, I support this, end of story. But some of them who spoke actually said they want more. So here's some of what they said.
As a practicing lawyer who regularly deals with legislations and legal materials on a daily basis, one area that I want to highlight is Clause 74, dealing with the powers of authorised officers to seize and impound. And I strongly agree with residents that there must be limits on when officers can enter private homes. I've previously done legal work in debt recovery, where I needed to obtain magistrates' court warrants when debts are owed before instructing Sheriff's Office to enter debtors' property. I believe the same principle should apply here. Residents deserve reassurance that officers cannot enter their homes without consent or lawful authority.
The draft local laws currently exempt properties greater than 4 hectares, which is approximately 10 acres, from needing a permit. So that means that people on 1, 2 and 5 acre properties still need a permit to have a shipping container. So if anyone is passionate about that topic, I strongly encourage you to provide feedback about that clause.
One issue for me is how it touches on private property rights, just as Councillor Crowther and Councillor Dizon has mentioned. What one person sees as fine on their own land could be judged very differently by a neighbour or an authorised officer. That creates uncertainty and the risk for uneven enforcement.
A few people have talked about the temporary dwellings, and while I think it's good that we have extended that from 14 days to 2 months, I believe it's still inefficient and it doesn't properly address the reality that there are a lot of people who have no choice but to reside in temporary dwellings like caravans, and having to apply for a permit which would cost $500 to extend that 2 months by another 3 months is quite a financial hardship.
The important one is council officers trespassing on our property. This is one thing that needs to change. You can't have a council officer just willy-nilly going on your property, taking what they please. So we need to get on top of that. Just in finishing, I know before all of this started, I never had a thought in the world of ever checking out the council website, but this is where they update things that they're going to do, change, implement or whatever. If we don't check the website, this is not just for Casey, this is for all council municipalities. If you don't keep on top of what they're doing, they will sneak something in like this 2023 business and we're all back to square one. So as residents of whichever council you come under, there has to be some monitoring of the website of what is going on. Now it's time to put our voices out there and be heard. Again, a big thank you to every one of you who has supported me and anyone else who's been on this campaign to get this reorganised. A huge thank you. It means a lot. Until the next update, thanks for watching and I will see you next time. Ciao, ciao.